Welcome everybody! Welcome back to Randy's Den. Oh, got something super cool to show you. Just right now I'm in the middle. It's not to do with this, it's something else. I guess slightly off to the side. But man, I've been wanting to make a video about it, but just so slow and tedious. But right now I'm zipping this through its paces. Just inputting the signal. Got 1,000 hertz, 1 kilohertz going in to which one here? Is it this one? No, not the top one. The bottom one. It's a Peavey mixer amplifier. It's a 150 II. And there's a couple other. I'll put it in the description to make it up. But got good outputs on. I got channel 1 and 2 on both of them feeding in. I'm good. And here's my controls up front. You can hear the wah. Is that the master? Which one was I on here? In on 1. In on 1. So master, there we go. Got that zipping away. And you hear it even actually on this speaker too, picks it up. On one of my, this is the auxiliary out. Just feeding it in. I got a little ISO transformer thing here, feeding in through the into channel 1 there, and that one's working good. I love zipping. But if we could see now, if I bounce, yeah, it's a channel 2. It should be a little bit lower because I don't have it cranked all the way up. Where'd it go? I heard it for a second. Great. Crank it up. There we go. How do I lose that? Yeah, it's guaranteed. Start the camera, that's when it all goes south on you. Every time. Weird. There, oh gosh, really? All of a sudden, that's an issue? Wow. Yeah, it ain't liking something, but yeah, it's singing away, doing its thing. But that's actually, and then I'm gonna throw that signal then through this. I mean, really, come on. Yeah, I don't think it's that. Then I got the bass adjust, treble adjust, or just shut it right off adjust, I guess, with that one. Okay, quick, I'll move it to this, and I don't have the quick hookup for this to the output for the speaker on the XLR. I just have the headphones, or on the even the jacks are on the big jacks on the headphones. What is it, 3.5 mil? I think you guys can hear that. And that's this. So that's the main, and then the channel I'm plugged into. I already went through all 1, 2, 3, all 4 channels, and they're all good. Only one thing weird I had on this, basically these are, I don't have any use for these, honestly. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. The bottom one, the Peavey here, I think it's a 1500 watt output, something like that. Or it's 150, I can't remember. Looks like 150 watt. 150 watt, yeah. 1500's a stretch. Holy cow. That's way off. Yeah, so 150. The one thing that's weird though on this is I had all these trimmed at the same, and every one of them was banking out. Look at but the one of them was hitting a little bit different level. I don't know if the potentiometer is a little off on it or what. Even here you can see it. Look at that one's higher than the rest. And it's just midway on the output level. Huh. Unless it's in line and it's the fed 1, 2, and then... No, actually it'd have to be the opposite way. I'm not sure. I don't really know a ton about these things exactly, so it's kind of learning as I go kind of deal there, but I'm enjoying it. So, get this unplugged. Got it all ran through. I'm not worried one bit. I got it through the isolation transformer, so I know everything's in very safe hands, especially with having this open. I know there's 70 volts, 75 volts right on the front. It's not currently there right now, and I gotta do something. I got the, over here, if you take a look, I got on the computer, I got the schematic pulled up, but it doesn't really offer you much. There's saying that the 75 volts and how to hook it up, you gotta, with the impedance and that, it's weird, and some resistance. But anyways, here is the big shot. This is, it's just, I've been going crazy. I wanted to make a video about this so bad, but I couldn't because it was just, I don't know a lot about them. I picked this thing up and it's awesome. I love it. The little tube tester there. It's a 300 mercury, and basically you got your CRT. This is your CRT section here. Then this is all your tube section here. Now it's shared. The meter here in the middle is shared, and this is the volt ohm meter. And that's not going to be like your typical like multimeter deal. This is going to be a very high impedance, and great for testing on a lot of different things with high voltage. Oh, I got another. Yeah, stay tuned. I got another something if you're in the tubes and that coming along. I just seen pictures of it. That's pretty sweet. It's hard to tell in pictures, but yeah, I'm pretty jazzed up about it. But I've had this already out. I actually had it hanging here, and there's no way I could do a video of it. First off, it would have shown up like crap because it was actually hanging. I didn't want to even plug it in or anything until I checked all the capacitors. There was 5. They actually went like right like this in a rainbow shape. There was 2, 3 big ones. Anyways, they all tested good, and some of them were the paper wax. There was one, I guess it's like a plastic. It's white looking, a little one like this, cigar shaped almost. This thing tested, it was like 150 ohms. It's flat. So I popped the leg off, still 150 ohms. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to replace this one. So I keep hearing everyone talking about bringing up and what is it? Reconditioning capacitors and that. And so I wanted to start out slow anyway, so I started out super slow with this on the variac, through the isolation transformer, through the dim bulb. So if there was any issues at all, I even had the watt meter also. But the only problem with the watt meter is you got to be up to like 50 volts before it even pops on. So before you can even really trust it. So I couldn't use it right off the bat. But yeah, I was bringing up. That darn thing went then to like mega ohms after just like 10 minutes of I think it started out like 10 and went to 15 volts. It just wasn't taking any current. And you know, like a short or a capacitor would, that is shorted out. So it totally refoiled itself. I couldn't believe it. Again, I'll keep an eye on it. It's mine, so it's not like it's something I'm putting together to sell and dump on someone. It's nothing like that. But I mean, I had it hanging here, and the whole thing, and like I know like that everyone else, I've never heard of someone pulling the whole thing right out of the board and hanging it. The whole reason was I did not want to have it just come up on the plug. This is without even running anything on it. And have a capacitor issue like that, and it's be buried underneath here and just sparks flying, going up. I mean, Christmas, New Year's, and the 4th of July all at once going on underneath there, especially the wood. I had to condition the wood as it was. It was getting where it wrinkles and it starts, the laminate starts peeling away. So I glued the laminate back down what I could and then just hit it with a real heavy, real thick polyurethane that actually turned out pretty good. Just to show you that. If you could see it, see how shiny it is. It's shiny. It's shiny time. Pretty smooth, but I mean, there's still, yeah, this end had some water damage at one time. I just wanted to just seal it up. It's not really falling apart or nothing like that. I did check all the screws and everything out too. Make sure it was nice and tight, the panel was tight. So, and the other thing I did is I put that chain on there. Because it just, you can't do anything with this case opened up like this. Unless you just take the door like it does, it pops off if you open it here, and if I push this way, this whole lid will pop right off, but I don't want it off. But it's always hanging, and I knew at one time I'll have something there hanging, holding it up, and it's gonna slip, and it's gonna go and snap the wood on the hinges. So, or probably not snap the hinges, but snap the wood, pull the screws right out and everything. But yeah, this is and the meter does work too. I actually had it working a little bit, but I haven't. I'm waiting for the manual. I have the one for the 301. That's way different, unfortunately. But I ordered the 300. That should be coming here hopefully any day within I'd say in 3 days or so. That comes in, and I got some extra sockets too, because I got some of the big bulbs. If you look at my previous videos, I think my first like 20 videos, I had the one where my buddy dropped off a bunch of old. We were just looking through them again, and I found one. I wish I could grab it quick. It would take me too long to dig it up and that. It says on it, it has a sticker on it, and it says new DEC 41, and then like KM or KJ or something like that. So someone's initials after that, like stating like this was new and the date and that, like 41. It's like, oh, really? I'm looking at it, I'm like, nah. So I asked my buddy, and then I went over and showed it to my dad. I said, what's that say to you? He's like, that's December 41. So I'm like, I guess it does. And the 4 is one of the 4s like this, you know, not the field goal 4s, the actual triangled 4. Guess it's the old style of writing up the 4s. I don't know if that's old, new, whatever it is, but yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know. I should have, like I said, playing around with that though. It was kind of touch and go as I went. It was hanging right here. That's where it was hanging, was right here on my desk. I had it propped up and a wire coming off, hanging up so it wouldn't fall over or back, like, and then it wouldn't have been fun. And then on top of that, trying to film, and I wasn't even sure what I was exactly getting into, so it was a learning process for me. But yeah, I can't wait. Definitely I'll be filming when I fire it up and everything and test some bulbs on it. I got that whole basket of bulbs. I can't wait to test them. So you guys stay safe. I hope you're all doing well, and this is gonna be a kick-ass year for everyone. So giddy up. Don't do anything, just treat everyone good. That's all I ask. All right, I appreciate it. Thanks guys for giving me your time. Have a great day. Thank you. Goodbye. Bye-bye.